Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and it's time for my client Brett's vlogs. All right, Brett, as many of you know, we had up over a 600-pound deadlift. He detrained. We're building him back up. He's doing it on the vlogs here in real time. And again, as I've said before, anyone who doubts that, I've put up a video before of him deadlifting 630 as a client in the past last year. At one point, probably 6 months ago. So we're going to rebuild, do it on camera. Training went good this week. The only thing that was a bit of a struggle was squats, but we know squats are his weakest lift, right? He's always struggled a bit with squats. And, and what I mean is, yeah, he's deadlifted over 600 pounds, but he's never hit a 500-pound squat. We will get him to a 500-pound squat, and I'll get to the squatting in a minute. But his benching went pretty good. Everything, like I said, on his plus sets, this is a 5+ week, he only got 5 on the squats. Everything else, he got like 8 reps. All right, even his deadlift, we got like 8 reps. Now, granted, we're still working off conservative training maxes, but I think he did 425 for 8. So again, that's coming back up nicely. I predict within 5 to 6 weeks he'll be back capable of deadlifting 600 plus pounds. Okay. Again, not a problem. It's not going to be an issue for him. And we're fixing his squat by the fact that he's got a belt squat now. That lets me program his squats, lets me do belt squat work. We can bring his quads and adductors up. And that's an easy way to do it. That way I don't have to do a bunch of goblets, quads, split squats, stuff like that. Benching, actually he's a strong overhead presser. His benching has been a little weaker, but again, he's a taller guy. And he chooses to bench close grip. He's just always been more comfortable with it. Again, he's one of my guys who likes close grip. And it's not uncommon for taller guys with long arms. Not uncommon at all. His bench days right now, pretty straightforward. They're benching. All right, we do benching. We do boring but big. He's got to regain muscle, so it's all going to be boring but big. It's all 5x10s on everything. He's got to regain size that he lost. And like I said, he'll actually get leaner as we do this because of the muscle memory, because he's been bigger and stronger. So even now, he's at a higher body fat than he has often historically been as a client for me even. Because again, he detrained and stuff. But we're not that worried about it. He doesn't care. It's like, I'll bulk a little bit if I have to. I predict he will lean out slightly as we come up. Again, muscle memory, training, other factors. So his bench days, though, we do benching, we do boring but big. He does pull-ups. Right now, we do barbell curls, again, with a full range of motion. Again, longer arm guys, arm dominant bencher. We do arm work. Okay, he does curls, he does band press downs. Now, I might rotate in some dumbbell work and stuff for his triceps, but he likes the band work. And notice there he's doing a little bit of a drop set. He likes to do heavier and then go down light, and I'm okay with that. He likes to do it that way. He gets a lot of quality work. I'm fine with it, right? Even though it's kind of a drop set, I'm fine with it, especially for my advanced guys like this. And then I have him do leg raises. And because he hasn't been doing ab work, I make him do leg raises every workout. We do them every workout. So it's like 3 sets at the end of each session. I didn't record all of them because the vlogs would get a little long, obviously. But just to show that he's doing them, we're doing them. Still his knee ups. He's not quite strong enough to do the straight leg out or toe to bars like I do. But we need to fix that, don't we? Because that'll help his squat. Because again, abs, adductors, all that stuff. He needs abs and adductors. He needs quads. Glutes and stuff are pretty good for him because again, his monstrous deadlift in the past. And even now, like when I put the training maxes up, remember guys, he pulled 550 a few weeks ago again. We got him back up to that real quick before the vlogs. So really to even get to 600 is only a 50-pound increase, and his strength is going up on the rep work. Squatting was a little tougher this week. He did only get 5 with his peak set. But we just raised the training max. And again, we have the extra leg volume. His legs will grow and that number will come up. I'm not that worried about it. And as some people point out, they're like, well, he's a really back dominant squatter. Yeah, because again, longer legs, elite deadlift, right? He's had a big deadlift. Struggled a little bit with legs, so he's going to be a little more back dominant in his squatting. And you know what? We'll play to his strengths. We can play to his strengths when squatting, and then build his legs up. But because of the nature of that he does struggle a little bit with leg development. It's not like he has tiny legs by anyone's standards. You know, I mean, by big powerlifting standards. By normal gym standards, he's got big legs. But, you know, he has struggled with them in proportion. So we've got the extra leg work. We've got things, again, the belt squat to get them up. Right? So he does 5 sets of back off work, 5x10 on squats. And then we do 5 sets of belt squats afterwards. And then we do ab raises. Right? Then he does ab raises, hanging ab raises. So again, that's kind of his trifecta for getting his squat up. That's what he needs. Right? The belt squats and the leg raises with high volumes of squatting. Got to get that size up. And he's getting good depth here now. These are nice and deep. This is what I want to see. And yeah, he's using a wide stance like he does on his squats. And again, I'm okay with that. A lot of times guys will see me change my stance around when I do these, or I do the narrow, but I'm also a narrower stance squatter. I'm a high bar squatter. I got short femurs. I maximize on that even when I do a belt squat. In his case, we're playing to his leverages here. So, you know, he goes out real wide. Notice he's pretty much at the edge of the belt squat. And he has the same one I do, by the way, right? It's the Bells of Steel 2.0. I recommend it. Someone asked me that in the comments, what do I think of this? I'm like, it's good. I have one. He has one. I actually have another client who has the same one, who's not a blogger. Everyone's been happy with it. Then we got some deadlifts, which is where he shines. And there's the pupper. There's the pupper. Honestly, the dog is the real star of these vlogs. Some people had asked about the dog, about training the dog. No, that's just his genetics. He just looks like that. He's a pity. They tend to be muscular. That's genetics. We're not training the dog. You know, we should all be that blessed. We should all be that blessed genetically, right? Wouldn't that be nice? To where we got the dog's muscularity without any training, right? Hey man, life's not fair, dude. Genetics matter, and you're seeing it right there. But I try to train pit bulls. A lot of my lifters are pit bulls. That's what we want. Right? That's what we want. Look at that. He did that open and rep. Overhand. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot to mix grip it. You could never do that. But 8 reps, 425. A good place there. Real good place. That's coming back up nice. It's coming back up real nice. Because he left reps in the tank here. Like that's 8 reps. He left reps in the tank. He could have done 10. And that's okay. I don't mind. Press, same thing. I think he got like 160 for 6 or 8. I think he got it for 8. Press is coming back up. He's easily good for a 200 press now. You guys can run your own math on that. Right? You can run your own math. Yeah, it was 8 reps. Just reached over and checked. So if he had to, he's good for at least 200 on the press, or more. We'll get him back. We'll get him up to 2 plates, right? We'll get him up to 2 plates on that press, and he's got good range of motion. Look at that, good shoulder mobility. Oh no, man, you're hitting your light. You're hitting your light fixture, Brett. Don't close the garage door. It's the thing with garage training, man. It always has its own set of problems. He did run into some fatigue and sleep issues towards the end of the week. So on these last couple exercises, we really just did the peak sets and he called it a day. But the other stuff in the week, we did get it all in. So he'll grow off that. Again, muscle memory is a nice thing. He'll get bigger. We're happy with this training week. So I hope it has been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.